Estimating the wealth of a fictional character is both interesting and very difficult to do, seeing how a lot of the estimates are based on imprecise numbers and speculation. Rarely do works of fiction present us with precise data, and even when they do, the data is only partial as it never encompasses all characters. On top of that, the data constantly changes and different sources often list different data. In this list, we are going to bring you a list of the 10 richest characters from the fictional universe created by DC Comics, as you are going to find out who the richest comic book characters from DC's banner are.
Before we delve further into this epic clash, this is your host Shah and you are watching Comicverse Unleashed, where I post all kinds of comic videos and shorts daily, so you definitely gotta subscribe.
Ra's al Ghul is one of Batman's biggest foes and a true rival of his, but in a very different way than the Joker. As an immortal assassin who is running a group of international assassins, he is most certainly wealthy, not to mention that he has a fortress full of who knows what kinds of hidden goods. And while his wealth is estimated to be around 1 billion, we certainly think that it is higher. Maxwell Lord is also a very interesting antagonist from DC's stories, a character who inherited his money and used it to run Checkmate. Although he never became a major villain in DC's comics, he was nevertheless a formidable and dangerous foe. His wealth is estimated to be around 3.8 billion, which is a significant amount of money that cannot be ignored. The first hero on our list, Ted Kord, was the second Blue Beetle, and in the eyes of most fans, he still remains the most famous iteration of the superhero. He is a brilliant scientist who also ran a tech company called Kord Industries, so you can guess where the money he has comes from. You can also guess that he is quite rich, as his wealth is estimated at around $5 billion. Oliver Queen is one of DC's most famous billionaires, a character whose wealth enabled him to become the superhero Green Arrow, alongside some other skills, of course. He managed to build a whole network of allies thanks to the money and technology he had, which is why he was a sure hit for this list. His estimated worth is somewhere around $7 billion, which is quite a lot. This is the only character on this list who is not from the main DC Comics stories, but rather from Alan Moore's cult classic comic book Watchmen. Ozymandias is a self-made man who, thanks to his superior genius, managed to become the richest person in the Watchmen universe before it was merged with the main universe. His wealth is also estimated to be higher than $7 billion. While this might be a surprise for some, most fans forget that Black Adam is actually the ruler of a country in the Middle East, which means that he has a country's budget at his disposal, and that makes him filthy rich in our eyes, seeing how the guy actually uses Kandak's resources and oil reserves as his own. In that aspect, he is estimated to be worth around $12 billion. Of course, we assume that you've just been waiting for this guy to appear on the list, and yes, Lex Luthor is indeed one of the richest DC Comics characters. He is a villain who does not need a lot of introduction, but as you probably know, LexCorp is his main source of income. He is estimated to be worth around $75 billion, which is significantly more than all the characters before him. This one will probably surprise you the most, but if you've been following the recent comic book events, you'll know that Nightwing managed to fall into his own fortune, not connected to Bruce Wayne, as Alfred left him a significant inheritance. Thanks to that, Dick Grayson managed to climb up high and is currently estimated to be worth around $100 billion. The only surprise on this listing is that Batman is actually not first. The owner of Wayne Enterprises and numerous other companies, Batman is undoubtedly one of the richest comic book characters of all time. He needs no introduction, so we'll just close this off by saying that he is worth more than $100 billion. As the ruler of Atlantis and all the seas, Aquaman is a character who is incredibly wealthy and is the richest individual on the planet. He is one of DC's main superheroes, and despite the fact that he has been a mock hero for decades, he has now become one of the most important members of the Justice League. As far as his worth is concerned, estimates are that he is worth over $150 trillion, which is an amount of money that we cannot even fathom at this point. Have something to add? Let us know in the comments below.